Hey guys, I asked ChatGPT, is this image AI generated? It said no, this is a real picture. It said no, it is not AI generated. I'm going to show you exactly the answer that it gave me. I asked, is this a real photo? And then of course I was joking around when I said, doesn't the Artemis crew look amazing doing what they do? It said, this looks like a behind-the-scenes studio setup, not a real in-space photo. So here, it was saying that it doesn't look like a real in-space photo, but that the photo is real. Because at the top it says, so this image is real as a photo, but it's showing a production or training environment, not astronauts actually floating in space, obviously. Then I asked, is it AI generated? It said, no, this does not look AI generated. So we got ChatGPT itself saying that this image is real. And I believe that it's real. I believe this is exactly what's going on right here. Not the other stuff that they want us to see. Not the space stuff. This is real. Keep that in mind. AI said this is a real photo. God bless.
Everybody watched a rocket get launched yesterday and was like, oh my gosh, we're going to the moon. The second time. Another time. We're going another time. Again. And then Matt Gaetz was like, hold my beer.
I really hate to point all this stuff out all the time. I really do. But God made me this way. I can't help it. I see things and I know what this is. I know what this is. Check this out.
What is this?
It's called green screen.
What the heck?
Yep, they messed up. I mean, it was April Fool's Day. They launched a rocket. What do you expect? I don't know, man.
This entire going to the moon is 100% fake. And at this point, I think they're just playing on our faces, making a big joke out of everything. I'm going to show a video of them in the rocket ship, and I'm going to dissect everything from head to toe, okay?
I wonder, do you still see stars in outer space?
They heard him. Look at her. Did you see the woman's face? She smiles, looks at the other guy like it's one big joke. And then he acts like it's a delay because he doesn't know what to say.
Yeah, I was actually just talking to my crewmates about that today. I've definitely seen stars in outer space, and I was saying I haven't seen as many as I thought I would. So, Reed?
He goes, here, can you finish this lie off for me? I don't know what else to say. And then watch this. Watch this.
We have so much illumination from the sun on the moon and the earth right now. It is hard at times to see stars. Just like when you walk out in the daytime, you see a blue sky but no stars. We look outside and we see the...
Why would there be a stuffed animal in a rocket ship, you guys? I really need you to think about this, okay? They're literally playing in our face, okay? That's not real. That's not real. Why would they have a stuffed animal floating?
Black space and no stars. But tonight we're going to be pointed into deep space, and we're going to turn out all the lights in the spacecraft for the first time on the mission. And if you give yourself about 20 or 30 minutes, we do this all the time on the International Space Station. Christina and I just have great fond memories of this. You'll start to see the stars, and if you give it enough time, you'll see so many stars. It's hard to see the constellations because there are so many stars out there. And the coolest part of those stars is they do not twinkle at all.
They're laughing in our face. And also with the videos where the microphone is just like doing circles, like, come on. Y'all actually believe that? And if you're still here at the end of this, all the smart people are probably asking in their heads, okay, but why? Why fake this space mission? And I'm glad you asked because I have the answer. The reason that they're faking all of this stuff, coming up with the biggest lie ever told, is to hide that God is real. So this is why they are going to all of these great lengths and lies of deception in order to control your mind and your consciousness.
No astronaut ever went to the moon. No astronaut ever went more than 500 miles, 400 miles into space. And the reason is because there's a Van Allen belt, which is highly radioactive, that extends from 500 miles to 25,000 miles. You would need 5 feet of lead to defeat the purpose of the radioactivity, and that's why they put it there, so that we could not get beyond. So all of the stories you hear about the moon are fake.
Here, listen to what they say.
And now, check this out. One of the GoPro cameras mounted on the Orion spacecraft solar arrays captured an amazing view of Earth.
So they're using GoPro cameras. So they literally went to Target or Walmart. They bought GoPro cameras because that's what they're using, because they just literally say they're using GoPro cameras out there, right? I mean, utterly ridiculous stuff. Really ridiculous, right? Utterly ridiculous. So they're using GoPro cameras, right? So I don't know if they're trying to play this off as real, but look at behind here. Like, look at the animation on this thing. Look at behind the Earth. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to play off as real, but you can see the stars kind of like blah, blah, okay. But I don't know if this is animation, if this is real, but literally, just listen to what they say. They're using GoPro cameras. Are you kidding me? This is NASA. So they just went, like I said, they went to Walmart, Target and bought cameras.
Yes, I believe that Earth is a flat, stationary, topographical plane, and the local luminaries, the sun, the moon, and the stars, revolve around the Earth. About 15 years ago, if you would have asked me what I believed in, I would have believed what I was indoctrinated and desensitized to believe, and I would believe that we're floating on an axis at 66,000 miles per hour. But we're not. Most of you only believe in space because you don't have the capacity to believe in anything else. Most of you believe in space because you believe what you're told. I believe in the firmament, a boundary that separates the waters above from the waters below, and I believe that the firmament is actually what they derived the spherical concept of the Earth off of. Why do you automatically want to go make fun of somebody who doesn't believe in space? Stay mad, stay offended, and stay distracted by their deceitful lies. Everything boils down to density, buoyancy, and electrostatics. We live in a container, guys. There's a container around Earth, and they've been trying to break the glass ceiling since the beginning of time. I don't even get service in the Dollar General and think we went to the moon. Well, if we did go to the moon, it's local. It's not 239,000 miles away. The sun's not 93 million miles away.
Oh my god. It just keeps getting better and better. Check this out now. And for anyone who is disagreeing with me, please try and argue with this point. Check this out. Okay, so this is another one for all you smarty pants out there. And this is all going to be good promotion for Nutella. Watch jars go up tomorrow. But explain this to me. This footage has just been released. Another video of them in the craft. But if anyone knows, you're not allowed to take glass up into space. Why? Because it will implode. It cannot withstand the pressure, the force that they're going through. And I'm sorry, everything should be strapped in, everything should be in boxes, so it can't be flying around like that. I mean, not only it looks unprofessional, there's so many things that are wrong with this. Now they're trying to show a Nutella jar just randomly out of nowhere, just going past like that, really? So can everyone argue with me in the comment section and tell me otherwise? Because they're not allowed to have glass in space. It will implode, yeah? What if that Nutella jar hits something, hits a switch, hits the glass that they've got there? The one on the side of the rocket, like, are things really meant to be flying around like that? I'd be worried about my safety in there.
Au boulot l'équipe, caméra prête?
Voici votre colis, et désolé pour le retard. Vous avez sauvé l'humanité.
Just when you think you've seen it all, nasty NASA does it again. Ask yourself what that is, you guys. We have to watch this closely now, because I study this very carefully and very closely. Ask yourself if it looks like this is on a cable, and if it could possibly be these astronauts. And ask yourself why they cut off the video and they pan way out away from everything. They constantly change the views. Look at this and ask yourself if these astronauts aren't in this as some kind of an escape pod on a cable. And yes, it kind of lights up. Could they light up an escape pod with lights and or reflection from this bottle rocket going off? I watched this so many times, and I'm here to tell you right now, I believe 100% that this is the way these astronauts got out of this rocket before it launched. Because I know they're not on there, and I know they didn't do anything of the sort that they're telling the human race. Shout out to my guy, Mark Payne, for pointing this one out, because I'm here to tell you, every time I pull up any social media, there's some new development that people have seen with this BS NASA launch. And this is up to you guys to use your own determination. You tell me what you think. If we watched the Challenger disaster hoax go down, we've watched all of the NASA lies and everything else, and yes, they play it off, yes, they act like everything's normal, but at the same time, for those who have the eyes that can see, will use them, and they're not being fooled anymore. So you guys tell me. Much love.
Vite, la fusée décolle!
Les téléphériques, on y va!
On est au studio, on a réussi.
Au boulot l'équipe! Caméra prête?
A bit of conspiracy theory. Who escaped through the capsules?
NASA's lying and I can prove it. You see this green glow? That's the aurora lights, and they just took this image from Artemis right now. Hey, Atlas, does solar winds cause aurora lights?
Exactly. Solar winds, which are streams of charged particles released by the sun,
And Atlas, how fast is solar winds going?
Solar winds typically travel at speeds of around 300 to 800 kilometers per second, which is roughly 670,000 to 1.8 million miles per hour.
So NASA, explain to me how Artemis is out in outer space going around Earth, and Earth was lit up with aurora lights that was taking place, which is wind speeds of anywhere from 500,000 miles an hour to 2 million miles an hour, and y'all captured aurora lights on it? That makes no sense to me. Anybody else care to explain? Take care. God bless. Toodles.
Alright people, I had a hunch about this flight to the moon, and they started sending pictures back, right? So I decided to look into them. Check this out. This is the full Earth shot from the Artemis 2, supposedly. Now, then they had got another shot of it at night with the dark side, with the night showing on the Earth. Now this had to have been hours later, right? For it to be daylight at one time and then night. Look at both images. They're exactly the same, except one is darked out. That one right there, darked out. It's the same, two same Earths. Both pictures, see? This shit's fake, y'all. I can't believe they thought we would fall for it.
Just real quick, check this out. Escape pod hatches. Look here while these drop. It's going to be a quick video. This is the freaking astronauts right here. They're coming down. Look at that shit. That's crazy. What's happening, TikTok? It's your favorite flat earther. So I just posted a bunch of pictures that NASA released from their cell phones in space. Okay, they emailed them or texted them or whatever they did. You know, that's funny because I have a hard time sending emails from Colorado to New Mexico. But they can do it 250,000 miles away, right? But then get a load of this. These pictures are so perfectly photoshopped, it's ridiculous. Some of them have stars and a lot of them don't. Actually, only two have visible stars, and you can really see them in those pictures. But then all the other ones that have a vast amount of space in the way, you don't see any. I mean, NASA, I know you're trying so hard to disprove all of us that are saying you're full of shit, but you're just doing a bad job. One of the pictures is just half the Earth, all ocean. It's just all ocean. There's no nothing. It's just clouds and ocean. So either we were just over the ocean right then, which is still not possible because Antarctica is on the top, right? That should go all the way around. It's at the top. I just call bullshit. Make up your mind. Are there stars in space or are there not stars? But their iPhone must be super good because my camera sucks. My camera would never take pictures that clear, especially in space. So I don't know what kind of phone they have, but their pictures look professional. And it's just so BS, dude. Go check it out. Tell me. Alright. Flat Earthers. We know the truth. So my last video got flagged. I don't know for what. I'll watch my language this time. But on my last video, you guys are hating on me, calling me stupid. And it's funny because the way I look at it is y'all are stupid. Y'all really believe that we can go 14 Gs, 25,000 miles an hour, and still survive. I see pilots going 5 Gs and almost passing out from losing blood from their brain, you know? Now you want to double that and say we're going 7 times faster than the speed of sound, and you think we're going to believe that? Come on, dude. Like, there was nobody on that rocket. And yeah, I'm not a NASA scientist. I don't want to be. NASA means to deceive in Latin. Come on, open your eyes. We live on a closed environment. The Bible says it. Read the word. Figure it out.
Okay, babe. Can you just stand up? That was perfect.
Hey Zanny, I hope you're having a good time in space. Things are going good here. The Self Filmmaker Society is growing. I hope to see you in 7 years.
The Flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Eddie Alenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.